That was weird though. that was weird.
It's okay, bro.
TimmyTrims, UMB's premier barber. Would you say?
It's okay, bro.
Oh, you're
okay.
humble. You know, you're humble though. First and foremost, you are a barber, right? And so helping men, women, you know, become dangerous, become, you know, being their best selves.
It's okay.
No, really. And the thing is though, like, I think the really ironic thing is though, like, you're the most dangerous of them all. You know, like you're really like, you're him. And like, how does that feel? Like, cause I know I'm talking loud right now, but I've been in rooms, you walk in, girls just stare. Like, how does that feel to have that power?
I wouldn't know.
Oh,
because you don't have the cat.
Who's happened though?
How does it feel you're saying to be the man?
Yeah, or be you? Yeah, the man.
Mm-hmm. I don't look at myself and say, yeah, I do have confidence, and I do believe that. I mean, God has given me talent and, you know, skills to do certain things.
Have you ever want to like just push somebody's hair back? Like, have you ever you didn't like somebody, you didn't like the way they smelled or the way they looked or like the way they talked to you? He was like, yeah, let me just buzz them right back.
Not gonna hold you, bro. I would definitely say as a barber, you see a lot of different things. You see, especially if it's like, you know, somebody that you don't know. I've had a lot of experiences where some people like feel entitled. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll come in there and they're like I don't know, like, and I've never seen you from anywhere. To say that I've been tempted to push somebody's hairline back, not gonna hold you. I mean, if it's like there was some type of disrespect, people don't really disrespect me, but if that was ever the case, you know, it can be a thought. I got the power to change your life right now.
I could ruin it too.
Like I could really ruin your life, bro. So yeah.
As a barber, like you got to trim like people's beards and mustache, whatever. And, you know, like you gotta like really be an up closer person. Like, has anybody ever like just been like staring into your soul? Because like I be trying to close my eyes. I'm not gonna lie, like I close my eyes.
I appreciate you.
I feel vulnerable.
People like you who don't make it awkward. God bless you.
Appreciate you.
But yeah, there are definitely some clients, and shoot, somebody might be listening to this right now. Look me dead in the eyes. I'm trying to, you know, trim the mustache, and it's like, bro, come on, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm just trying to do my job, man. Like, just help me help you.
You're, you know, God-fearing man. You're pretty religious. I feel like, you know, and that's something I really like respect about you too, right? So, again, I'll just give you a few names. And let me just let me know what everybody has in common, right? Okay, Steph Curry, Andre Iguodala, Kyle Korver, and Jeremy Lin.
Hold on, bro. I feel like it's a trick question. Hold on. Nah, this has got to be a trick question.
It's not gonna help you out real quick, right? So they're all very devout Christians, right?
Yeah.
And as I was saying, they're God fearing, you know. And you know what I'm fearful of? You know, I'm fearful that one day I find the love of my life, and that, you know, me and her have a great happy marriage. And then, you know, I'm gonna show around to my friends.
Here we go.
And then Timmy comes in, and instantly my woman is gone.
My God, I don't have a beard.
She disappears.
Bro.
She disappears.
You have a beard.
That doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Timmy, your lineup is always great. You cut your own hair.
I don't have a lineup right now.
You get into the bag. I mean, I think so. You're just cool, like. And that's a crazy part. You do be chilling. That's the crazy part.
I'll probably see your girl is safe.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. You be chilling and they still just, it's attract. Well, it's attract, right?
What girl? Tell me what girl right now, bro.
I mean, it has to have me personally.
Name one girl.
I make it my mission to never bring a woman around you because I know what will happen to me, and I don't want to live with that pain. All right, welcome back to the Time Rated Podcast. My name's Taha.
And my name's Jim.
And we're here with a very special guest,
Temi. What's up, y'all?
Yeah, so, you know, Temi, you know, we're going to get into it. You're a barber. You know, I think one of the better barbers, you know, at our school.
One of the premier barbers.
But, you know, we're not going to get into that. He's a humble guy. We're not going to rock. But, yeah, so before we even, like, get started, we're going to start talking about, you know, his work and everything a little bit. But first, big thing, you went to Dubai recently, right?
And that's a great spot.
And the only reason I bring that up,
I knew he was going to do that.
No, the only reason I bring it up is because, so me, Jim, and one of our other friends, we have a chat called Dubai Money, right?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So yeah, we have that because, like, we want to, we try to talk about ways, get some money, and we're going to Dubai. I want to ride 4-wheelers in the desert. That's like a life goal of mine. Mm-hmm. So I want to know, how was it for you? Like, how'd you like your traveling experience and everything?
Yeah, no, seriously, Dubai was tough, bro. I think people need to get the whole it's not Dubai, super expensive. Like, get that out your head. To be honest, like the flight, everything in total was less than $1,000 to get there. Like, not even just to get there. No. Hear me out. Okay. Like the flight, I was there for about 2 weeks, 10 days, right? Almost 2 weeks. $500 flight. Okay, it's not too bad.
Crazy,
because that's international. It's not too bad. And then, in terms of like the hotel, the ATVs, everything, less than that as well. So, but just overall though, Dubai was tough. It's a very beautiful city. I definitely encourage everybody before you leave this world, make sure you go to Dubai, check it out. They have the tallest building, the biggest malls. Yeah, Dubai was tough. It was very, very tough.
So Dubai's not as crazy as it sounds. Like, I mean, it's a very fun place to go to. But I always thought that, if I gotta go to Dubai, I need to go to at least $10,000 to just spend.
My God, you could go there with 200. Actually, okay, let me not say that.
Because the food, I feel like the food gonna be cheap though.
The food was very, it was very, it was alright. It was alright. And the thing is, like, over there, everything is natural. Like, they don't really it's good. But I would say it depends what you want to do out there. Like, if you're trying to, because the things you can do out there, you can kind of do here in terms of like spending lavish. But like, going to like the big building, the biggest building, I think is Abu Dhabi.
Burj Khalifa.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
That was tough.
That's like $120 depending on what floor you want to go to. But like the malls, the desert trip is only $80. You feel me? And that's like a whole day riding the camels, riding the wheels, everything, bro.
Yeah, I'm going to
I'm in there.
Don't go in the summer though. Don't go in the summer because it's
Oh yeah.
I'll go in the winter.
Exactly.
But yeah, we're all. No, that's a great story. We're locked in. But I was gonna say, so just getting into like the barber thing real quick. Like, I just want to know, like, we're just gonna get a little background. Like, what like made you want to start?
Yeah, that's a good question. So, it really started back in say 7th grade. So my dad, growing up, family's African, so my dad would never take me to a barbershop. Exactly. My Africans out there, y'all know the struggle, man. So. Like against the grain, straight ball every time. Bro, like it's terrible. That joint, bro. I'm telling you, traumatizes one. But it was like, bro, if he keeps cutting me like this, I might as well just cut myself because I could do that. And I wanted to fade. No barbershop. I needed a fade, so I just took the clippers myself and said I'll just do it. So yeah, that's really how it happened. I didn't really. At the time, I never thought about going on YouTube to learn because now you can learn anything on YouTube. So it was just me, all vibes, bro. Wow. Yeah, so
you messed up your first cut, didn't you?
Of course. Yeah, I started cutting like for real. Say like senior of high school, freshman year of college. So to be honest, like TimmyTrims, what you guys know, TimmyTrims really just started 2 years ago. Yeah, so I just made the page then. Just because I think I cut myself one time and one of my friends was like, bro, who cut you? I was like, oh, I gotta do my own cuts. He's like, oh snap, you can cut me. I was like, I got you, bro. And then like it was literally just for fun. And then over time, just more and more people started like, bro, I need to get a cut from you. And then that's how TimmyTrims started.
That's hard. And like what? Because like I don't want to say I said it earlier. I feel like I remember when we did you made me breakfast and stuff. What was that special called?
Oh yeah, I think I called it the something Supreme. Yeah, TimmyTrims Supreme, something like that.
But like I feel like the growth from then till now is like crazy. Like how many? Do you know how many like clients and stuff you have like around now?
Yeah, so now I have about 250 clients.
That's crazy. Yeah. Because I remember we were talking like before like a couple of days ago. You were saying like sometimes you cut like 5 people a day, 6. Like, does it ever get tiring for you, or like how do you manage it?
It really depends. Depends. Like I would say for me, what I like to do is definitely take time off. So one thing about me is before I would kill myself, like just really, really working. And don't get me wrong, I really enjoy cutting hair, which is why I do it. It's not for the money. It's none of that. Like I'm passionate about, giving confidence to other people. So that definitely motivates me, keeps me going. But there comes a time when it's like, you got to take a step back and, treat yourself. Yeah. So maybe like every 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks, I'll give myself like an extra day off, or sometimes I'll even take a week. I've been blessed enough to travel. Dubai. I went to Orlando last year. I went to a couple places. Just traveling, treating myself, treating friends. So just making time for myself, man. That's really how I've been handling it.
That's valid. Also, like when you cut people's hairs, like, because I know some barbers, they take tips. Like, do you expect tips from people, or like, do you get tips a lot? Or,
that's
like,
a good question. I like that.
Yeah. I won't say I expect tips because it's tips at the end of the day. It's not by force. But I will say, as a service provider, you notice these things. Like you notice every little thing, and tips is definitely it's good. Like I'll say, like even though I don't expect it, when I do get it, I'm appreciative of it. Not even like it's not even about whether it's like $1, $5, $10. Like it's just the respect that comes with it. You know, it's like it's me saying that I respect your work, and even things like you coming on time or being mindful of my time, or even just like understanding that things happen. Like those things also come into play. So it's really just a mutual respect with the client. The barber as well. So
because I mean you have the life in your hands for like 20 minutes. So they better respect you.
And I was gonna add on to that like real quick, because like I think that's like one thing like I've always like liked about you is like I feel like respect's a big thing to you in a way, and like I know it's so annoying part of bars. Like there's times I'm like, bro, like I didn't get a haircut like tomorrow or like something, like you try to squeeze me in, and like I don't know if I've ever really said thank you for that, but like I feel like not everybody's kind of want to do that. I appreciate it.
Ungrateful, man.
And I
said ungrateful.
Relax.
Appreciate your barbers, man.
But I'm saying like, and I feel like that's one thing. I think that's also why so many people like mess with you, because like I feel like you go out your way to really. So you know, if you're in College Park, hit Timmy.
I appreciate you. I would just say as well, I do appreciate you guys. And you know, for those listening, like definitely, I'll say respect is one of my core values. You know, with my businesses. But again, you know, respect is it's a mutual thing. So I give respect. Of course, you know, respect is expected back. But it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, you know, I'm thankful for these things, and yeah.
And also you stated businesses, meaning that you have multiple businesses.
Oh, it's not.
And also because you run a podcast, right?
Yeah.
What you gonna shout yourself out as well? You know.
Yeah. So the other business is Flow. It's not that I'm a co-founder. So me and my bro Ayomide, shout out Ayo. Shout out. Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, our page is at theflow.co. Our podcast page is at the Flow Pod. Yeah. So it's a lifestyle brand, not just podcast, but podcast is one of the things that we do as well.
Okay.
That's fire. Yeah. And then you know, just the one thing I just want to know, do you have any crazy like barber stories or like anything like I don't want you to like, you know, do any of your clients dirty
like
or anything. But okay, crazy. I wasn't even gonna go there, but
listen, man, it's a safe space. I'll be open with you as long as I'm not gonna say nobody's names. I can tell you everything. Shoot, man. All right, just for the sake of time, I'll just say that trust and believe. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happens, a lot of crazy stories, man. Ask any barber who's been in the game for a while, like. You see a lot, and then I mean the barber chair is a safe space too. So even outside of just like the things you see, you hear a lot as well. And that's another thing I like to keep as a value of mine too. I like to, you know, let my clients know that, you know, they're safe and they can be comfortable, which is why I like the way I do it is like a one-on-one setting, you know. But yeah, so as far as crazy stories, man, I'll say one of the craziest stories I've had. I had this one dude, right? This guy swore he was a celebrity. He's a producer, right? He's a DJ producer, you know. So I mean, he has a good following him, like 10K or something. But you know, he comes in here. I think this is when I was still cutting courtyards. I mean, I'm cutting courtyards again now, but the first time, right? He walks in and didn't even, you know, say hey, whatever. Like this dude, like, you know, tried to open the door first of all, and then I open the door for him, and just like he walks in, he looks around, you know, looks to the kitchen, you know, and then like he walks around the house, and then. Like I have like my setup and I'm like, yeah, it's over here. Come sit down. But he don't even sit down. He goes to the kitchen, goes to the dining area, and I have like a mirror that I had like stationed there. He picks it up and brings it, sits down in the chair, and then like starts moving things around. Like I want this here, I want this here. I'm like, are you good, bro?
Yeah, who are you?
Like that's what I'm saying. And then bro's like, I mean, he's like 6'5", kind of big. You know, he's a grown man, but I mean, I don't really, like, I promise you that means nothing to me.
Yeah.
So it's like, are you good?
Timmy, you got hands?
Check.
Oh, my fault.
But nah, yeah, so I mean, at the end of the day, like it was chill afterwards. But I think because he's also Nigerian, so I think he just kind of felt like because we come from the same country and everything that he could. I don't know, like from Africans listening, you kind of understand what I'm saying. Like there comes a point in time where especially like an auntie or uncle, they know that this guy is this and he speaks a language too. There's a comfortability that comes with it. But like he was just a little too comfortable.
Like my cousin, but like
yeah. I mean, it got better after a while, but
for sure.
Yeah,
that's fire. Okay, yeah, say that.
Were you couldn't hear during quarantine?
I was. That's really where it like blew up for real. I was because I started like right before quarantine. I didn't even make a page yet. It was just word of mouth. I think I would cut some of our friends. It was one time I cut it.
I remember that. Building. With the part.
Part. But then I think I made the page during quarantine, like in the middle of it, May 20 something, and
that's when it started. Because everybody was down bad. Quarantine. Because I remember I was growing my hair out for like 6 months. I had no. Because we started quarantine in March, right?
Yeah.
I didn't grow it out. That's when I shaved my beard all the way off, and then I restarted growing it out.
Hold on, because I have y'all can talk. I have a picture of me, bro.
Yeah, hold on. Quarantine was insane.
I'll put it on the screen too, bro. But like this was my hair, bro. I showed you.
Yeah, I remember.
My hair was crazy. This was like 5 where I went to you. Like my hair was. I didn't even realize it was this bad. Y'all will see it. I'll put it on the screen.
But crazy.
Damn. Now that quarantine hair, bro,
is crazy. Different. Yeah, I think it also made a lot of barbers too, though. Quarantine made a lot of everything. A lot of millionaires. A lot of
it was one of the worst years for some, but also one of the best years setup-wise for a lot of people.
If you're into stocks, man, the way the market was just
going crazy.
It made a lot of like experts too, because not everybody does stocks, and I mean, market's not looking that good.
And like I think that's like a thing I've realized in life is like it sounds like kind of bad, but I think when a lot of things are just going bad and like life is bad for a lot of people, like that's the best opportunity though for some people to like just kind of get out the mud and like make some of themselves. Because like a lot of people, it was sad. Like some people lost so much money, like hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, but like the people who got in at the bottom, like who like kind of just stuck through it and like really went hard. Those are the ones who really made a killing and like they changed their lives while everybody else, like weren't able to.
That's the thing though. That's life right there. You feel me? Like it just goes to show that fire really refines gold. And you also see people's character. It really defines who you are as a person. When you're tried by fire, that it legitimately shows who you are.
Yes.
Yeah, bro. Yes. Like when you're down, it's not about what necessarily happened, but it's your actions. What did you do to to just combat it? So yeah, bro. So you can even go as far as like relating that with anything, even school. You feel me? Like for example, for me, one crazy thing that's been happening was I would always have like a financial block in my account. Like even this semester, I'm in my last semester as a senior and about to graduate. But coming into school, I hadn't registered for classes up until the week before, and I only needed one class to get in. I mean, to really graduate, but that class was filled up. So it's a financial block. The class I needed, when I finally got it out the week before, it was filled up. So that kind of stuff could really like bring somebody down. But
for sure.
And then I mean for me, I believe in God. I'm a Christian. So faith is definitely a big thing for me as well. And it really tries your faith and just goes to show like, how do you look at this? Do you believe that you'll be down or do you have the faith and
how much do you trust them?
Yeah, you trust that you'll be straight. So just giving my problems to God and like, I was able to get into the class that I needed. But everything works out. So,
and I kind of wanted to say that because that's funny. That's actually a great segue because we wanted to kind of talk like, I feel like you've balanced like, I know you talk like you go to Bible study and stuff too. Like you balance like your faith, like school, and then your side hustle, and, like your businesses and stuff. And so like, where do you feel like you get that motivation kind of from? Like, do you attribute it all to like God or like where do you think like that comes from? Like that kind of hustle and like to be as well rounded as you are.
That's a good question. One thing I would definitely say is it wasn't always like this. You don't just wake up and you're where you're at.
Right.
I definitely went through a lot of stuff growing up, and it's easy for somebody to go through like these things and to just be like, man, like forget God, forget this, like this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was definitely put in positions where I could have just looked at this and said, and just been somebody completely different. But I would definitely say, like what we were talking about, with fire and just being down bad. I was definitely down bad a lot growing up. But looking through, there was always one person that was there for me, and that was God. And every time I would, bring my situations to God, always kept me up, always brought me back. So that's really why, like, I'm where I'm at in terms of like my faith. It's not because I just was here, but yeah, man, like I'll tell you, like, whether or not you believe in God, whether or not you believe in the Bible, all these different things, my life is legitimately like a living testimony that like God has been looking out for me. So
yeah. And I think it's a cool thing too, is like, because I think a lot of times, like in the media, whatever, like they always try to put like Muslims and Christians, like they try to make everything seem so different. Like, but I was talking about this with my friends on off camera, and like, or a couple days ago, and they were like, we're like, bro, like our religions aren't really that much different at all. If you like really look at it, like a lot of people, because you guys like say that Jesus is like the Son of God, right? Like to us, like Jesus is still like a prophet, and like I know a lot of Christians come up to me like, oh, I didn't even know you believed in Jesus. Like you like like, and I think a lot of the principles, like morals, are pretty similar, like across. And I think it's like a way of life. And like to your point, I'm not gonna say like I've had my moments where I was definitely like down horrible, but like I would say, I think like believing in God and like having that faith, like it gives you hope, because like I think that's like a big thing for a lot of people. Like sometimes you have like nothing going for you, and like I don't know what's gonna happen. But like with me, I listen to like some like Muslim like speakers talk and stuff, and like hearing their stories, like that is like, bro, like as long as I stick to it, like something good will happen out of this. Because at the end of the day, I don't know exactly how you guys look at it, but like our goal is like heaven. Like this life isn't as it's not as important. You feel me? Sure. So as long as you do what you gotta do, just don't bring nobody down. Right? You be straight. That's how
religion gives you like guidance to a certain extent. Yeah. When people are not religious, some people might just not know what to do with their lives. So I feel like religion is really good to like give you that guidance and discipline, and let you know how to act.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, it's just a sense of, I just love the community of it. But I'm not gonna lie, like when I was little, I don't know if like I feel like a lot of parents might do this to their kids too. Is like, I know like religion was kind of force fed like down my throat and I feel like sometimes I was a little too young to even understand what was going on. And like, I'm not gonna lie, there was times I was like, bro, like forget, I don't know if you ever had this, like I was like, bro, forget this. But like this is when I'm like 10. Like, I'm like, bro, like you guys making me trying to memorize everything and like I don't know what's going on. And then like, and now I really respect it though. Like growing up to like, I feel like now I'm happy because I know like I voluntarily went out of my way to try to improve instead of like being forced to do it my whole life. Because now it feels genuine. I don't know. Have you ever had like anything like that where like it was like your faith was like kind of tested?
Yeah, one thing I would definitely say is that like just for like religion, I would even say like Christianity, at least for me, just in general, is not even a religion, and that's where like they could kind of be miscommunication or misinformation. And Christianity is not even a religion, bro. Like I mean, at least for me, throwing away religion, for me, it's more so. In fact, not Christianity itself is more so your relationship with God. Like it's a lifestyle. It's your nature. It's who you are. The things that you do. And I guess like one of the main differences with Christianity and just like other religion, is that like it's it's not like you're looking at like a law or book that's like, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. But more so, it's like you're throwing that away, and you're more so saying that. And this is where it also separates, even from like Muslim as well, is that just your belief in Jesus, right? And Jesus, like you said, Jesus is the Son of God. That that's what we believe. But that's also like where it's like we're looking at Jesus, and we're more so trying to be like him, in the sense that we're no longer like, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, but just looking onto Jesus and like giving our situations and everything to him and letting him take care of these things. But yeah, so that's really one of the differences that I would say. And just also like I guess just speak on your point. Like I think one of the biggest things that also brings division as well is just that even though you could believe in I think it's you can believe in you can believe in different things, but it doesn't mean that you can't get along. You can't coexist or live together. Like my bro Todd, Muslim, I'm Christian, but I still love Todd to death.
Love you too, bro.
Yeah, man. I think like you should definitely be able to to live with each other, man. And if you're truly a firm believer of a Christian, and you're truly a Muslim, I think you could look at this person and say, I love you. But of course, like the things that you do because you love them, that's really where, But yeah, and then what you were saying about, do I feel like my faith has been tested?
Yeah, like growing up.
Yeah, man, definitely. Like, like I once believed that Christianity is religion and I have to do this, I have to do that. And I think that's really what turns a lot of people off, because nobody wants to feel like they're being forced to do something that they don't have to do, especially when you don't know why you're doing it. You feel me? And that's really what's important. You have to understand your why, your reason.
Yeah.
So for me, I would say I'm kind of different in the sense that like, I didn't come to the point where it's like, okay, I'll just do this. I actually just like, nah, I'm not gonna do this. Excuse me. Yeah, it was like, nah, I'm not gonna do this. But what I will do is I'm going to let God do his thing in me. You feel me? And like just literally just give myself, have him do what he wants to do, but I'll still do what I have to do. And yeah. I hope that makes sense.
No, for sure.
It makes sense.
And I was gonna say, so like, what do you think, like, you're talking about, like, kind of purpose or whatever? Like, what do you think what do you think, like, you're here? 'Cause I know you love to, like, serve people and stuff. Like, what do you think is your, like, your long-term, like, what's your why? Like, what do you want to, like, achieve long-term goals?
Yeah, so there's this verse actually, I would say that God kind of gave to me, and it's 2 Chronicles 7:14. But basically, the latter part of it, it says that, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, pray and seek my face, then I'll hear from heaven, I'll forgive their sins, and I'll heal their land. And I think my purpose is that last part, to heal their land. And that's really what I'll say that my mission on this earth is for. Of course, to kind of be a good light to other people, and show them that, hey, yo, you could look like this, be like this, and not be weird. You know what I mean? And you could do a lot. You feel me? Like, there's joy in serving other people and helping people. You feel me? And with that purpose, it kind of gives life to things, because I mean, one of my friends asked me this question the other day, right? Actually, no, he posted on Instagram. He said, once you have that dream job that you have the money that you desire, you have the wife that you desire, you have the house that you desired, you have all of that. Let's say you're 25. You still have 70 plus years to live.
All at 25,
I mean, 25, 30, 35. It don't matter. But like, you still have so much more life to live. What's next? You feel me? And I feel like a lot of people, we chase the tangible things, the things that don't really matter, because you realize that, at the end of the day, these things don't really satisfy me. So for me, like I said, like, you can never stop helping people. There's always going to be people who need help. And the thing is, you get joy out of it. Givers receive. So if I'm able to change somebody's life, I'm thankful, because there's going to come a time when they can bless me back. Like, I could bless Taha, and there's going to be a time Taha's going to be a millionaire. I'll tell you that right now. There's going to be a time when, let's say like he's in Dubai, I'm in Dubai, but I don't have a house. He has a house in Dubai. Yo, Taha, I'm kind of stuck. You think you can help me out? That's connections right there. You're in there. Me? And even outside of like, all religion, spiritual aside, bro, we talk about this in school all the time, building connections. You feel me? Like, if I'm not working, let's say in Microsoft, right? And Taha or Jim is trying to get a job at Microsoft, bro, that's a referral right there. I would easily hook my guys up. You feel me? So, man, there's always going to be something that, you can do. So that's really where my purpose lies in.
Nah, I like that. And, just switching. Well, actually, it kind of fits in what you're saying. This is a little off topic, though.
Yeah, you straight, bro.
I seen you had your, you posted, like, when some of your friends got you different colognes, right? You right? And
really? See what I'm talking about?
No.
It's valid.
It's this part, like, I think you give a lot, so you receive. Like, that's what you said.
Guess what?
What?
The person who got me, that's one of my clients. One of my barber clients. You feel me?
That's fire.
And it was just like, I just posted on my story, like, yo, somebody should get me this. And then he was like, I got you. And then he was coming from, he's coming from Sierra Leone. Came back, when he comes back for his first cut, back from Sierra Leone, brought me cologne, some of his merch, and a shirt, and some souvenirs.
Bro, I don't know cologne's fire too, and I want to get your opinion on it real quick. But bro, the body oils, like, I know, like, there's Arab like body oils and stuff, like, bro, those smell amazing and they be lasting. I might start using those.
I could put you on, bro.
You got some?
I would definitely say, especially if y'all listening, get hip to Egyptian musk. That's a great body oil scent, because I mean, it has a mature fragrance to it. And that don't be lasting, bro.
Manly, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's so okay. And like, what? Give me like 2 or 3 colognes you like. Do you have? If you're a cologne guy, give me some. Put the people on.
All right, let me put you on real quick. Yeah. All right, so I would definitely say it depends on your taste, but I don't spend I don't spend money a lot, but when I do, I like to spend for quality. So I'm not gonna hold you like, I would go quality over quantity. So I do like the higher end fragrance. Yeah. So Tom Ford, they have this Nord scent. That's the one that my client actually got me. That's definitely a great scent. There's Jimmy Choo. There's they have a man blue, great scent. And then another one. Okay, actually, I'm gonna split it into. I'm gonna say the high fragrance, the high, and I also say like the a little affordable. Yeah. So that, and then they also have like a Jimmy Choo black. It's a great scent as well. So that's like on the higher end, right? Tom Ford, Jimmy Choo, definitely recommend. On like the affordable end, you can definitely get a lot of great scents at Bath and Body Works. They have this it's called, I think it's Canyon. Yeah, it's like a Grand Canyon scent. Great. They also have a North scent as well. Great. And then Egyptian musk, great.
Say that. Fire. I like it. And we're about wrapping up real quick. Just the last thing. Yeah. And before we go, just about to run down. We're about to play a game after this. It'll be a real short game. We can get your opinion. We'll explain it a little later. So stick around for that. But before we go, I just want one more thing. Like, why do you think people like should support you? Like, what do you think is like, your business? Like, what do you think either makes you different, or what do you want them to know about you?
I would say my values. So I mean, I could definitely tell you that when you're coming, the things that I'll do for you is not because I'm trying to get your money. You always get respect out of me, whether you're coming for flow or you're coming for TimmyTrims. You'll always get respect. I'm also gonna pour into you. I believe that's important. I'll pour into any area that you have. Whether you feel like you're insecure, I'll turn that around real quick with a cut. You'll feel 6 foot.
Yes, sir.
6 foot plus. There's that. And then I also say comfortability. Just being able to be yourself. I think one of the biggest things that I look forward to with my businesses is just creating an environment where people can open up, and just be themselves and speak like, or just vent in general. You can rant like, I'm going through this, going through that, whatever. We talk about life talk, man, like future, not just present. Me and Taha, we rap about it all the time. Like, I'm telling you, I'm so grateful for Taha because our conversation, I remember it like last year, 2 years ago, bro. Like, just talking about like, man, I would really love to make a podcast. I want to get to this business and like, just speaking into life, and look where we're at now. So there's that.
All right, bet. Yeah. So that's really it for this episode. Stick around. Timers, we out.
Yeah, crazy, insane, insane.
Hey, fool. Who did this?
I don't know, but he better not be his barber anymore because this is crazy.
I feel so bad. And the thing is, they lined him up too. Was this real?
Yeah. Like, there's an actual video of him like talking.
Come on, Dennis. Come on, Shooter. You're in the league, bro. There's no way.
Exactly. Like, you're rich. Why are you
like? No, this joint is like, yes, sir.
Damn.
Man. I hope he's okay.
As a barber, like, this is fixable, right?
Yeah, definitely. I have to do my man weave.
Your man weave?
Yeah.
Damn.
Or like make him wait 6 months.
Yeah, that's probably what he did. Because now his hair looks normal. Like,
doesn't look gotta thug it out, bro. Do-rag.
Nah, for real. We're do-rag.
Yeah, bro. Sheesh. Hey, this joint tough.
Yeah. So what do you think about
this joint clean? This joint clean. Not gonna hold you. Jeez.
So was this like when do you remember this haircut? Like,
I remember this haircut. When you did this was Dion. Am I allowed to say?
Yeah.
All right, this was Dion's. I think his first cut. I used enhancements here. The only thing, actually, there's a few things that I could say about this one. So, his hair was kind of light at the top. So, initially, used enhancements on this, but there were a few things that So I feel like I put a little too much enhancements that kind of made it glow a little more towards the edge. And it didn't kind of blend as well with the just the darkness of his hair. So I would definitely improve with that. I feel like I could even give it the same natural look without enhancements as well. I know like when I first did his hair, I noticed a lot of like light spots. I didn't know if it was from his other barber, but yeah, and I could definitely improve, but it's a clean cut. What in the what?
Yeah, Taha picked this one, as you can see.
Yeah. Is this Post Malone?
Yeah, it's Post Malone.
Hey, yo, is he okay?
Yeah, I don't know.
Can we check up on him?
Yeah, we probably should, because
this is, hey, man, throw this away.
What would you do differently?
What would I do differently? I'll give my man's a cut.
Yeah, yeah, I think
no cut.
I think that's what he needs, a cut.
And okay, with this, I would first of all get rid of the braids. You know, I don't know if it's cultural appropriation. I don't know, but just get rid of it. It don't fit him. I probably give him I like fades. So I'll give him a nice chill low fade, or I think he can probably even rock a temp fade as well, like a mid temp. But yeah, maybe a low or mid fade. Drop as well.
Drop fade, yeah, I like those.
I say a mid drop fade definitely go well with him. Fade the beard, you know, give him a shower.
Oh wow, wow,
yeah. Man, it's got the high top, the Hey Arnold, Iman Shumpert. Yeah,
this is tough. I mean, the fade wasn't. What do you think about the fade itself? Like just the fade.
I don't know how like recent it was, but it looks like it wasn't skin. It was probably like a. I don't even know if I'll say a fade. It was definitely it was a fade. It's a fade. But I would give it a more crisp look. You know, had I done this, you know, I would probably do a low fade for this, a low drop fade. Just make it crisp. Dang, I feel like a lot of the women watching, y'all probably don't know what I'm talking about. just go check out at TimmyTrims and you'll see what I mean.
You know what this cut is called?
This is called I forgot what it's called. It's a
shag.
Yeah, shag. Yeah.
What do you think about people that get cuts like this? Like,
personally, I wouldn't do this.
Yeah,
at least for myself. I mean, it's definitely a trend. But even with this specific cut, like the shag in the back is not even. It's not even. Like I'm seeing areas where like the back is like higher up than another end. But I mean, it's clean.
Yeah, this was very clean too.
Nah, I appreciate it.
Especially with the design. Like, was this like? Do you do designs often?
Oh yeah, I do designs often, especially with this is Sheka, by the way. But like this was really all vibes, bro. Like, cause Sheka, he just lets me do whatever. So a lot of times it's me. I'll just like do something or something. I'll just have a vision and I'll just why not and just go off with it.
Yeah, this was hard. You faded the beard, everything. Like this is a very nice cut.
Appreciate y'all for having me, man. This is definitely an honor. Yeah, man. And one more shout out. Check out the Flow Pod. Check our podcast out, Flow Podcast. And just Flow in general, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. And TimmyTrims.
Nice.